my dear Libra. This is a reading about what the person most on your mind would want to happen between you two with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And I read in the order of birthdays, and this time I wish a happy birthday to Cancer. As an extended member to this channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's an all signs reading up. Where is my love life headed for the full members to this channel? And what are they learning through our connection is up for all the members to the channel. Subscribe and check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I used the Steampunk Tarot by Barbara Moore for the readings part, and the New Era Tarot for clarifications. So we'll start shuffling your cards. And when I open your deck here, I see the Page of Swords together with the Five of Swords. So it seems like this person is doing a little bit rebellion. They feel as if the way you think and feel and want things to go down is not how they want it to be. So they are opposing you. Okay. I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Seven of Wands together with the Five of Swords. Seems like they are protecting themselves against criticism. They don't want you to tell them that your way is better than their way, and they think their way is better than your way. So this seems like a person that's a little bit against society, or against their culture, or doesn't believe that other people have the answers at all. Okay, so I call the four archangels in the four corners of the world. Here we have the Three of Wands with the Five of Swords. The Three of Wands shows some kind of curiosity here when it comes to you. I don't know exactly what that means just yet. Might be that they are looking your social media, or keeping track on you somehow, or even thinking about you a lot, or want to reach out, or want to talk about the things that has been going down between you two, or what they are thinking, because this person is probably overthinking a lot. Okay, I call the six elements, and here we have the Chariot. It's number 7, as is the Seven of Wands. So this person wants to live their life in a very unique way that's, right for them, or they feel it's right for them. It's pretty much the only the only thing that needs to be here is that it's not the same as everyone else wants. Like they want a lifestyle that's not as everyone else's. They don't want to conform or live their life in the way that society dictates. For example, if society dictates marriage, commitment, children, things like this, they will oppose it. I don't know exactly why it's so important to rebel, but we probably will see more of this. Okay, 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Libra viewers. So I want my dear Libras to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. Also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay. I'm going to tune in for a few seconds to you and the person most on your mind, and what this person would want to happen between you two. So this will be their most likely action and the evolution of your relationship, and this is what they would want to have happen. We see the Hierophant. This is the representative for society, tribe, family, marriage, commitment, things like this. And the Temperance card is tied to this card because it's 14, 1 plus 4, 5, 14, 5. The Strength card and the Moon card. I think it's like they're playing with fire. They are opposing family or tribe or society or religion or culture. But in the same time, they are flirting with this, but they are scared of it in some way they have bad experiences, but they're definitely flirting with this and wants to, it's like they're scared of these things, but in the same time they can't help but getting very close to these things and kind of, so maybe they are dragging you along, or, you know, letting you believe sometimes that there's this going to happen that you want, but they're just flirting with the idea, okay? And this is the most likely action, 7 of Wands, so continuation with this rebellion or saying no to all the things that they are flirting with, okay? So this is very typical for children in a way, you know, if you say you can't have that cookie, all they would want is having that cookie. But if you force feed them the cookie, they are not going to want the cookie. I wonder if you need to use, you know, reversed psychology on this person. So say that, you know, you can't have this cookie, it's better to make them want to have the cookie than to force feed them the cookie, okay? So this is their intentions, and we have the Empress, so that kind of shows the one. I'm getting the feeling that they have chosen you in some way. The Empress is a very important person in our life. Of course, it can show that they have mother issues, and that is what they are rebelling against. We can see this fire hand here. It's like you got an iron fist and you're ruling them with this, or they fear this, and in the same time they kind of want it but fear it, want it, fear it. So I'm thinking you are really the forbidden fruit in their life, the things that they are fearful of but can't help craving almost obsessively. Ace of Wands is a very strong card for attraction, but it can also turn over to aggression. So we need to keep a look at that. This is how they view you, 5 of Wands, as someone that has conflict with them, doesn't see eye to eye with them, wants other things than what they do want in their life. I feel we need to clarify that, but I will look a little bit further. This is how they view the relationship. We have the Queen of Wands. She can also be said to have this kind of iron fist with fire, because she has so much power. It's just shown with a whip here. So they might feel as if you are whipping them into submission. It doesn't matter if you do this or not. If a person have had troubles with authority, maybe to parents that have been forcing too much authority upon them or hoovering over them, they might see this with every relationship that's similar. We learn love and relationships from our parents, so when they go into a relationship, they automatically think that you will try to take authority over them and dictate their life, for example. So this whip might mean that they will feel like they are whipped in the relationship, and that you are an authority, and that you need to fight this authority because they are all about this rebellion here, seeing to that they are not being forced to submit underneath this know-it-all that they might think that the Hierophant is. It's good to not conform always to society. Like society might have issues that we shouldn't conform to, but here it seems more as if this person is projecting demon face onto you and deciding that you want to rule their life and they need to fight this. So it just seems like a meaningless rebellion, since it's probably not even true. Maybe you want them to fulfill your needs in certain ways, or behave nicely or supportive, but that's not whipping someone into submission. That's just asking for love and consideration. So this is what they would want to happen. The Tower. They're very serious about this rebellion. Okay, I'm going to take clarification. First and foremost, their intentions. Clarify the intentions there, the Empress. This is Six of Cups, happiness. So they're very nostalgic about you. They want to reconcile with you if you have had a fallout. They are very, they feel very connected to you. They dream about you. Their thoughts are circling around you and what has gone down between you two. And clarify their feelings, the Ace of Wands there, their feelings for you. Son of Fire. So even if they feel like this allure or this attraction towards you, this nostalgia, they want to have it, but they want to have it under their own rule. Like they want to dictate the terms for how to have it. This is very particular for the Son of Fire. They want to explore the world under their own terms or conditions. So they want you, but they're not going to submit to you. And clarify how they view you. Five of Wands, Daughter of Fire. So seems like they see you as pretty, much the same, and still this needing to rebel against you. It's almost like you both are on a spiritual mission. Maybe a spiritual mission to change the course of, your tribe, your religion, your culture. Pretty much the same as Romeo and Juliet. But here Romeo is fighting Juliet as well as, his own family. So that's not as romantic, I would say. Okay, clarification how they view your relationship. Father of Earth. So I think they long for your ruling because in some way I feel as if they feel as you are the same as them and you are not this parent authority figure, but they have painted you out to be like that. It's almost like they want you to convince them that that's not true by taking true leadership. Let's see if we can. 3, exploration. This is the Three of Wands that we got, them looking at you through the binocular or looking glass, I don't know the name exactly, and maybe stalking your social media, things like this. But here we see they want you to take charge. They want you to show them an alternative way of living in the future together with them. So they are scared of you, but they also start to trust you in some peculiar way, that maybe you have an alternative, like a way that you two could coexist and live together and in harmony, but they still don't have to conform to their old authority. So that's better. Clarify the Tower for me, what this person would want. 7 of Swords, deception. So it feels as if they don't have had the best upbringing, even if it looks good on paper. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling, or not, at least not supporting their growth or their maturity, or the way that a person grows from a child to an adult. And now they want you to fill that role. It's a little bit too much to ask for our partner to become our parents and to raise us and tell us what's wrong, what's right, and take all the fights with the 3-year-old and the 6-year-old and the teenager. So it feels as if their upbringing was in some way not supporting them, and they want a new upbringing by you, that you should support them. But they are this cuckoo bird, and this is you feeding them in the belief that they are your child, but they're not your child. They're supposed to be your partner or your best friend, or your family member, maybe your child. In some cases this will be your child. So if this is your child, this person asks for more leadership, more truthful, honest leadership, not an aggressive leadership for someone that just uses their power to inflict power over them, but a person that has a vision of what they want to accomplish, that's good and true, and helping them also see the light. But with the 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands here, they will probably oppose seeing the light. So it will be a little bit of a struggle, the whole way, because they want to learn to trust you. and take away all the faulty foundations of what they have learned before and build a healthy foundation for them, this cuckoo bird that's not even your baby. But that's what they're asking from you, and it's a lot. So are you prepared to, raise a teenager that might be, 20 years old? It can be 30 or even 70 or 90 years old, but still haven't been able to go through the correct maturity process when they were a child. So therefore they are still acting very childish in many ways and seeking a parent. The best solution in all these cases is for that person to become their own parent, and that can require some tough love from you. This is not impossible, but you need to show them an alternative and go in that direction yourself, and either they follow you or not. So you go in that direction, and you can help them, you can encourage them, or even use this reverse psychology on them. But in the end, it's them that needs to sort out their own very entangled feelings when it comes to family, authority, culture, tribe, love. They need to become their own parent and take leadership. You can show the way, but they need to, you can't take every fight with them. You can say, okay, so if you're going to act this impossible, I love you, but I can't support this kind of behavior. So I'm going to do this, and you can do whatever you want. And when you are prepared to treat me better, call me, knock on my door, but, I won't wait around. I will move forward. So you need to be a little bit clear with this, that what you can tolerate, and certain BS we can probably tolerate, but there's a limit for everyone, and you need to find out or figure out where this limit is for you. This is the most likely action. We have death here together with the tower, ace of swords. I want to clarify that immediately. Death and the tower, it seems like they want to end it, but they don't want to end it. They want you to, they want to manipulate you in some way to do something for them that's not really your job. Death, clarify death, mother of air. Maybe it's this tough love they're asking for. 8 of Wands. These are messages, and this seems like a strict girl with a sword or a skite. And them being maybe the victim here of tough love, that you are moving on without them, having this very clear mindset. This Queen, Mother of Air, is of course Libra. This is usually Scorpio energy, and so they want you to have this vision of what's right and true and how love should be, and that you follow this, as their parents couldn't follow this. Their parents in some way told them the wrong thing or did the wrong thing towards them, and they might do the same stupid thing towards you. And now they want you to tell them how things should be done. So they need very clear leadership from you, but you shouldn't be codependent to them or, be a victim to their manipulative behavior. So, for example, if they act in ways that's unlovable, like they're not loving you, they're not supporting you, you need to tell that you are requiring support and love. And being very clear with this, and not threatening to leave them, because that is not an unconditional loving way to love a child, but telling that your life is not going to be messed up with someone that can't have your back. You love them, but you will have your own back if they don't have your back. So you need to be very clear with what kind of behavior is tolerated. Ace of Cups, so they long for love with you, or there is love here. We have Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, the woman of their heart, coming underneath the Queen of Wands here. And then the Sun, the holy matrimony. So it shows that they trust you to guide them towards becoming a whole person. And the holy matrimony, it means like a person that's both yin and yang. They have become whole. They have healed themselves. And when we are healed, we are ready to have a healthy and holy relationship with someone else. So that can also come when a person become whole. And they say, I will be whole through you. That's, again, a lot to ask. But 3 aces here. So they're ready to try something new, but they're still in this very rebellic kind of mindset. So expect a fight, expect trouble. You are going to have to lead the way, but without dismissing them. If you dismiss them, this is going to end. If you don't dismiss them, but being a good example and showing what you can tolerate, I think this can go better. So we have 7 of Wands here. So here it kind of says, I fight you, but here I am prepared to fight for you. But this person needs you to become their captain in some way, but a good captain, a strong and fair and just and nice and open-hearted captain. So clarifying the Queen of Cups, we have the 8 of, it's the 8 of water, of course, water. Despair. I feel like they are this desperate for your love here. See, they are entangled in this web, like how society have raised them or what society have asked of them. This person can even be a victim of childhood abuse, even sexual abuse. And they want like your pure, clear love to heal them. Again, it's a lot to ask, but I understand there's sadness here. And then we have Sun of Water. So they seem like they would want to, this is the evolution of your relationship, that they would want to put their best foot forward in the relationship if you could offer real good leadership. So that's what I'm seeing here. So I will take a clarification card, clarify this outcome here. Spirit Whisperer. Divine guidance and higher knowing. So I'll read this. It's 3. Again, it feels like the 3 of Wands that we have seen in 2 different shapes. 3, we have the Empress here, also 3. It's the mother aspect. They're asking you to be this holy mother. Even if you are a male person, they're asking you to be this holy mother, unconditionally loving mother that can love a child even if it's doing the wrong thing. And have patience enough to correct it, and have patience enough to, take the time to tell what's right and what's wrong. As an ally, this Spirit Whisperer comes to you, heralding the miraculous and the inspired. She whispers guidance from the divine through your higher senses, so that you can hear her wisdom and know her love for you. So this person wants to hear your wisdom and know your love for them. She is committed to helping you intuit the next right action and steers you away from trouble. So this is what they're also asking from you. The Spirit Whisperer keeps you inspired to move forward, always knowing just in time the correct next step. She guides you to fulfill your highest purpose, like the highest form of love between you two. When she appears, it's a sign of inspired ideas that with continual action lead to success. That's a very good omen. If your question is about a relationship, the Spirit Whisperer speaks of soul connection, past lives, and great learning through mutual mirroring. She will whisper how long, how short, how deep, how sweet the relationship can be. There were soul bargains made even before you both were born here, and an exploration is in order. You may move forward, but keep listening to the Spirit Whisperer for the lessons that the vulnerability of love brings. So pay attention, lest you find yourself cleaning up messes you didn't even know you made. Because when we're projecting, our parents on our partner, we will sure create messes. And probably you both are doing this to a certain extent. And this is kind of asking of you to stop doing that altogether and to really become a mature adult person and to be able to be the guiding light for this other person. It's not, if you don't feel up to the task, say, I hate this person, I'm never going to return, I'm never going to talk to them again, that's fine. This reading is just showing, you asked, you wanted to know what the person most on your mind would want to happen between you two. This is what they would want to happen between you two. Deal with it in the way you see fit. I'm hearing a song. I'm not entirely thrilled it comes true because I think it has come true for you before and I want to be like coming with something fresh and new, but it's tough love. And so look at that song, read the lyrics. It's probably going to give you a little bit more guidance on how to do this with the tough love part, okay? So I would urge you to watch the love reading for July or the what do they want to happen reading from previous month to get more information about this relationship. On my first channel page, there's a playlist for your specific astrological sign where you can watch all the latest readings for your specific sign in one single playlist. On the end screen, you will see a link to that playlist, so go and check it out. And if you want to see the channel's readings in advance and ads-free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week and personal readings for elements readings and all signs readings for the full members to the channel. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button that appears or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And thank you so much for watching this far. Remember to like and share this video to help the channel out and hit the bell notification on your way out to get updates when the next video is up. Until then, stay blessed and bye for now.